everybody, welcome to Monique Lee Main. And yeah, I'm back. I haven't been here in a while, but I don't know, I guess I have to kind of get comfortable around the camera and I have to stop saying a lot of ums and oohs. That's really why I haven't really been active. I just feel like I'm like super awkward. But anyways, let's get into the video. So today I will be discussing with you guys hair porosity. I have high porosity hair. Yeah, I might be a little bit biased in giving more information for people who have high porosity hair just because I have high porosity hair. But I feel like this is just like a real general education video 101, like just the basics. So I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But let's get started. Your hair is able to absorb and retain moisture. Whether that be not a lot of moisture, a lot of moisture, or like just in the middle, you know what I mean? And so look, for the ones who can retain a lot of moisture, you're most likely have high porosity hair. For the person who has low porosity, for the person who their hair follicles are really, really tight, they essentially are repelling the water or the product or whatever has been put into that person's hair. It's repelling it. Not saying that it can't penetrate it, but it is harder to penetrate the hair follicles, if that makes sense. For those who have low porosity, you are more susceptible to buildup in your scalp. Why? Because your hair follicles are tight, they're closed, meaning your hair shafts are harder to penetrate. Rather, as someone who has high porosity hair, you are able to retain and keep that moisture in your hair. And as easy as it is for you to retain that moisture in your hair follicle, it's as easy as you to lose that moisture in your hair follicle, because your hair shafts have holes in spaces. They're more open. So someone with high porosity, which is me, we are more susceptible to having our hair penetrated. So something going into our hair follicles, it's easier. Water, products, it doesn't matter. So I actually had a video made for this specific topic. I want to say like a couple years back, but I didn't do it because the test to see what kind of hair porosity you have, it's not very accurate. And I say it's not very accurate because, you cut your hair, you pull your hair, you're messing up your hair. That's issue number one. You put it in water. I'm not sure if your hair is clean, if you have oils in your hair, if you have products in your hair. If you have oil or products in your hair, it is going to alter the result that you are trying to get. Why? Because for those who have oil in their hair, of course, oil is not going to penetrate. It's going to stay at the top. For those who have conditioner or whatever in their hair, that's heavier. So what is it going to do? It's going to sink to the bottom. Wash your hair really good, lather it up, shampoo your hair, clean off all the excess products, dirt, everything out of your hair. Just have a clean scalp. And then mess with certain type of products, like mess with the thicker, creamy consistency products that are supposed to be left in your hair. Does this feel greasy after a while? Does it feel like it's still in my scalp? Does it feel like it helped at all? Does my hair still feel the same? Does my hair feel heavier? Is it weighing my hair down? And then you'll kind of figure out that way. So, some signs of having high porosity hair. I'm trying to think about me. Frizz is definitely a factor. Brittle hair. It's easy for your hair to soak up the product or the water. Yeah, those are some pretty good indicators that you have high porosity hair. So now we're gonna go on to the people who have low porosity hair. Some tips for those who have low porosity hair. Pre-pooing before shampooing your hair is a good thing. Let me think. Glycerin is a good thing in your hair. When you look at those ingredients, make sure it has somewhere that it says some glycerin. As well as adding steam would be very, very beneficial for you. Like before you decide to do the whole wash day, separate your hair into sections with conditioner and then just sit on low, medium heat or whatever and sit under the blow dryer, because the heat is in a way penetrating your scalp, so those products can get in there more easy. Clarifying shampoo is definitely beneficial for you, just because all that buildup in your hair prior to washing. Here are some styling tips for people with high porosity. Protein is your friend, so honey, avocado, mayonnaise. Not a fan of mayonnaise. I can't put mayonnaise in my hair, but y'all got that. Those are really good protein fillers for your hair, because like I said, it's easy for you to have all of those nutrients and stuff leave out of your hair just as easy it is for you to put it in. Your cuticles are open. Deep conditioning weekly, very beneficial. As well as sealants. Sealants are also very beneficial for those with high porosity hair. So you know how you see in those Etsy shops, those women who have those, who make these butters with real thick, creamy consistency that are like whipped, like almost like whipped butter, whipped cream, whatever. Let's say you're doing a twist out, you twist your hair, make sure you add a little bit more oil or sealant, whether that be the cream or the oil. Make sure you add extra to the ends of your hair, because that's super important, because your hair dries out easy, so you know, it'll let you have a little bit of longevity to add to it, I guess you could say. What else? Deep conditioning. When detangling is super important, because the ends of your hair strands are very brittle and very dry. Unless, you know, you're doing what you're supposed to do. But even then, like, it happens. Yeah, I'm looking at my notes, and that is pretty much all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for listening to me talk. I feel like I did a pretty good job for the most part. So if you guys want to comment down below or click the subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated for more tips and tricks when it comes to natural hair care. I will also be posting other stuff as well. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Till next time. Bye.